Hey y'all, T with the Diva here. What's up, Swig Squad? Today I just have a conversation. I just want to talk. And you can tell me what you feel in the comments. Another parenting topic. So this topic is in regards to parenting adults. I have two adult children. I have a 30-year-old, almost 31, and no, 24 going on 25. Oh my God. She's getting so old. 24 going on. She was born in 1999. She's 24 going on 25. So it should be easy to remember her age because it's just she was born in 99. So yeah. This is just in regards to just parenting adults and how much different it is than parenting children. So, according to the Pew Research Center, it says 41% of parents say their children rely on them for emotional support. 60% of young adults say they still rely on their parents for emotional support. So, more adults say that they rely on their parents for emotional support than parents say children rely on them for emotional support. And I believe that the reason for that is, when kids are young, I think it's pretty easy. Well, it was pretty easy for me. My kids were really, really good kids. They were really, really respectful. They were really, really smart. They were very motivated. They never gave me any problems. My oldest daughter did have somewhat of an attitude problem as a teenager. We dealt with that for a couple years. My middle daughter, none. No attitude at all. They were really pretty good kids overall. They were responsible. My middle daughter, not so much. My oldest daughter, she raised herself. I was just there to watch, like for real. She was really, really mature for her age. I think I gave more instruction to my middle daughter because she was so irresponsible. She would lose her head if it wasn't attached to her neck. They younger, you remind them, take a shower, brush your teeth, make sure you get good grades, respect your elders. I love you, a little nurturing. Difficult takes a day, impossible takes a week, right? And then they become adults. And I don't know about you, but my children, thank God, are going a separate way than what I did. My oldest daughter, she's married. She has a family. She has two children. My middle daughter is in law school. So at this point, my middle daughter is about to take the bar exam. And my oldest daughter is a wife and a mother. I didn't do either. I didn't go to college then, and I never got married. So even assisting them with navigating through those emotions are really different. But guess what? As a parent, you never stop parenting your children. It just looks different. So although they are going down a different road than I did, I am still assisting them with how to navigate these emotions while handling these things that I've never done. Because although I've never done them, I think I'm able to offer a few words as far as just not specifically how to do those things, but just assisting them on, just everyday things like emotions, responses, how to compartmentalize their feelings. just speaking with them about evolution. So I just feel like it's so much more different, and I feel way more needed because, as a child, they want to race to show you that they're able to do everything by themselves. Well, once they become adults, they ain't racing to show you shit. They racing to reverse, actually. They racing to jump back in your lap whenever they can. They racing to hurry up and rushing for you to just help fill them up, just fill them up with something there. And it's so important for you to be present. And when I say present, I'm talking about my oldest daughter. If she calls me and I don't answer the phone, she loses her shit. She is like, where was you at? Why you ain't answer the phone? I'm like, I'm an adult. You do realize that, right? But you supposed to be available. You a mother. You supposed to be available anytime your kids call. But you're an adult too. But my kids still little. And when they get big, I'm going to be answering the phone for them. And it's just so important. Everything they do, everything they say, everything they want is so important. It's like, why didn't you answer the phone yesterday? Why didn't you? I called you at 2 times and I talked to you. And I'm just like, I'm on the phone right now. Do you just want to talk about when you called me and how I didn't answer? Or did you have something to talk about? But they really want to get your input. I know with my children, they're not real easy to make a lot of friends. They're very hard to trust people. They don't let people close to them immediately. And I'm their best friend. Lucky me, huh? And they like rush to tell me. I know, of course, they don't tell me everything, but I know a whole lot, way more than what I would want to know. But they are really, they want to know my input. They want to know what I think. They want to know what they should do next. They want to know how they handled something, what I think about how they handled if it's already passed. And it just seems like so much more pressure, like in my space. When they were children, I don't have no pressure. I mean, shit, whatever I tell them, they gonna do, and it's whatever I tell them is right. And if it ain't right, I just tell them it ain't right and why it ain't right. But as adults, the instruction I give them, I have to make sure that it's well thought out because they're depending on me for this word, this instruction, this direction, this molding, and they're listening. This piece about them relying on us for emotional support. As adults, young adults, they really do. They really rely on us. They rely on us. They almost can't make a decision without mama or maybe daddy. If you're a father and you have adult children that gotta call you every 5 seconds, and tell me about it in the comments. And it's just so much more like parenting adults. I will take 5-10-year-olds before I take 2 adults because it's just too much. What they need, how they need it right now, the length of time that they may need it, you thinking about disappointing your children. Resilient. They're really resilient. Adults, not so much. Their egos are bruised very easily. Their feelings are hurt very easily. So while you're giving this adult instruction and correction, you have to think and understand that these are fragile feeling adults. So you can't just get your hand away from that stove. You're going to burn yourself. No, don't touch that. You got to be like, well, babe, did you think that was a good idea? So why did you think that that was the way to do it as opposed to this? You have to watch your words. You have to, because you got to remember you're talking to an adult. You're not talking to a child. So it's way more challenging to even find the words to encourage them a lot of times. And it's really difficult because you gotta find them. Because, I'm a single parent, but they all have their fathers. I guess I'm the parent that they choose to come to whenever there's anything really important going on. I guess they may go to their fathers maybe when it's more financial, but I have to make sure that I'm available, that I'm open, that I'm honest, and that I am aware. I have to put a lot of thought into what I'm gonna say, and I'm still very transparent with them. I'm still gonna let them know the truth, and but I'm still trying to I don't want to say handle them with kid gloves because they're not kids. So I'm just trying to delicately guide them through whatever situation or whatever they're dealing with. And I'll say, for example, my daughter, my middle daughter, she is just graduated from law school, and she's about to take the bar exam. She's about to go crazy taking the bar exam. Now, this is the child that everything from kindergarten, when she was in the first or second grade, they asked me to promote her, but she wasn't emotionally ready, so I denied it. I declined on it. So I left her at the grade she was in, but because I didn't promote her, she always overexcelled. Always. Never got a C. Always got A's, maybe a B here and there. But she always did very well. Got scholarships, undergrad, scholarships through law school. Just smart. Ain't never failed a test. Don't know nothing about failing a test. Ain't really even had to study, really, most of her life. But this bar is about to kick her ass. And I have to be the one to talk to her about, everything is just not going to come as easy as it did. The older you get, you're going to meet different obstacles. Everything isn't going to be like education, because academically, everything has been perfect with her. She hasn't had an issue at all. But she is, this bar exam, this is really kicking her ass. So she is actually, for the very first time in her life, almost about to have to entertain maybe failing at something. I know she won't. She won't fail at it, because I know she just won't. But I have to explain to her, there is a chance that you may. Everybody who takes it don't pass it the first time. So she has to be prepared for whatever comes. If she passed, yes, we're celebrating. But if she fails, I definitely don't want her thinking about not being here no more. I don't want her to have to want to think about hurting herself, because she doesn't know how to deal with rejection. She doesn't know how to fail at anything. She's never failed at it, especially academically. So our conversations are a lot of me trying to, I don't want to say try to prepare her to fail, because that's not what I'm going to do at all. But I want to let her know that I'm going to love her no matter what she does, because I don't care if she just say, I don't want to be a lawyer no more, I just want to be a garbage lady. Like, that's my baby. Like, I don't care what, she choose to do as far as her career. So she's much harder on herself in that respect. So our conversations lately are just looking like, you know just trying to have more real conversations, just conversing with her, and just really just being transparent, and just telling her about all of the possibilities, not just the possibility of doing good, the possibility of, if you don't do good, like, what happens after that, and just entertaining those conversations is very necessary. And it's very stressful, I swear. Because if she was just 8 years old and running in the house telling me how somebody said they weren't going to be her friend no more and crying, I know how to handle that. But I ain't never took no damn bar. I don't know nothing about taking no bar. I'm like, what, girl? I mean, and I'm like, as far as me, trying to give her these pep talks, because just like with anything else academically, she's really hard on herself. So she really, really, really is really studying hard. And, I'm my conversation, or I just want to encourage her and just let her know that it doesn't matter. I don't care what the outcome of this is. I'm happy with whatever she's happy with. And if she's happy, if she passes, I'm happy about that. But I want to make sure that my child's mental space is okay. So that's just an example of, one of the things that I'm dealing with my adult children. And then, my daughter, she's, I'm just helping her with mothering, being a mother to my grandkids, and having to talk to her and tell her, like, I'm very much more softer with them than she is, of course. Just like my mother was softer with my kids than me. But I'm just like, you got to be patient. These are children. They're not going to always be quiet. And you wanted them here. You wanted them to be here in living life. So you have to pack your patience. And like, those are some of our conversations that we're having today. So it's just like, it's so much more difficult to parent your adult children and try to direct them and instruct them which way to go. Just share with me, some of your ideas. If you have some ideas, or do I have any lawyers out there who done took this bar, or just anybody out there who are parenting adults. Now, neither one of my children live with me. They're out and on their own. But like, if you guys have some advice, or have a story, or some input, or a situation that you're dealing with your children, where you're trying to provide as much emotional support as you can, trying to get them through life to continue to be productive adults in this world, share with me. Comment, like, comment, subscribe, share. Thank you to everybody, all the new subscribers. I love you all. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the Swig Squad. This is Tea with the Diva. Y'all let me know what y'all think.